interviews a day. So we're very fortunate enough we got to sit down with Miles Killebrew, who plays for the Pittsburg Steelers.
Okay.
And he was there with a table that it was a religious outfit.
Yeah.
And we started to talk, and I basically gave my views, and how I don't mind talking until it gets to that certain level. I'm one religion, you're a different religion. I respect your religion, but it doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
So I was trying to be as polite, and what a cool young guy. I mean, he really was. So we start talking, and I said that the former chaplain of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Yeah. Doug.
who I was friends with,
Yeah.
we would talk all the time. I mean, back when you were there, Leonard and Doug would always be there. So when my mother-in-law passed away, I asked Doug to do the service,
Yeah.
and he refused.
Yeah.
And they both lost it. Miles Killebrew lost it, and so did the chaplain of the Pittsburg Steelers.
Okay.
And he said they both apologized for that, which was cool.
Yeah.
And honestly, when I told my wife, she was impressed and thankful, and said thank them, and and they said that's not what it's about. My mother-in-law believed in, the Rose side of the family believed in. What does it have to do with me?
Yeah.
But for him to say no, and we were friends, they both were really like.
I said the same thing though when you told me. But again,
Coming from a chaplain to say it, coming from a friend.
Yeah.
Again, it's kind of like what Mike Richmond said. Were you taking my side because we're friends? Were you taking, you know what I'm saying? But for a chaplain to agree that it was kind of garbage, kind of made me and my family feel better.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, we don't need to get into talking sports today,
No,
but
for
yeah,
sure.
but yeah, that's cool. That's really dope. I'm glad to hear that. The only place I'd rather be than here right now. If you had to guess.
Philadelphia?
No, at this Chiefs parade, it's looking like it's.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Go celebrate with the guys,
Chief
man.
Kingdom.
I don't
Come on.
know if it's possible to ever have a better parade than the boat parade with Brady.
Yeah, that's going to be hard
It's going to be
beat.
hard to top. Not
I mean,
that they top each other.
the
not
fact that
the
just
rings
Brady-
try to top. The whole thing with
Yeah.
throwing the Lombardi.
I mean, but for you, definitely not, because you were a part of the city. I know you're from Philly, but this is really your home, and
Yeah,
so it's like a
exactly.
bigger deal. The Tom Brady gets to do it, but I think just wait. He might do one at a boat in Tampa Bay just to upstage,
Just
upstage
okay.
Tom one day.
well, and if he does, until they go and do something like that, it's
No,
totally
it was just from the outside looking in. It looked really, really cool. It's unique.
Would you ever go to one?
Parade?
That you were not involved in? Like, I don't have any interest. I don't have
No.
any interest in going when it's a local team.
So if one of my really good friends, Kenny Clark, J.M. Brown, one of these guys, or somebody I'm close with,
Cincinnati Bengals.
yeah, exactly. Hope more, yeah, for Kappa.
I kind of threw you under the bus. Just so you know.
Oh, because he knows how much I love Patrick.
No, we talked about it.
Oh yeah, he's very well aware.
We talked about it. But
We had that conversation many a times.
I've always said this. I'm the type of person I'll never talk behind your back.
Oh, yeah.
If I'll say it to them, I'll say it to you.
Oh, yeah.
And we brought it up, and I said, yeah.
And I said the only team I would be okay with is his team because, Alex is my guy. But no, we talk. He knows I love that guy. I've never.
You look good in your sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Clothing line. I don't have a shirt. I mean, I was cold out there. It was chilly. Could use a sweatshirt. It's heavy duty. It's nice quality. I mean, I was waiting for the Killebrew special.
We'll get some more. We'll get some
Anything
live
else
to
you
you.
want to beg for?
No, I'm just saying that Will Gulston's going to get you a jersey and going to hand deliver it to you, and I'm still waiting on a Bitnock, jersey or sweatshirt.
Well, it was part of our contract that we had that Caleb could stay involved in the show if he gives you nothing.
He gave me a shove to the locker rooms over there. Like I couldn't stop.
Well,
And I was on offense.
Oh, beautiful thing. So earlier today I'm on the radio kind of listening to sports talk, and they start talking about the changes baseball is making. Remember you said baseball can't make any changes. So apparently now,
well, no, I didn't say they.
you said it can't be more interesting.
I said that I'm against changes.
Okay.
I'm against all these changes.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's taking away from the game. Just because somebody came up a legal way to make their team better with the switch,
Yeah.
they've banned it. And my thing is, if you're a professional athlete, okay, and you can't hit to the left side, you're a left-handed hitter, you can't go down the third base line, and they're smart enough to move everybody and switch them all over, you got to get better and bunt down the left field line.
I agree with you, but look at it from the business perspective. You see the NBA taking off. Football skyrocketing. NBA's getting bigger. All these leagues have made changes to make offense more prevalent. Baseball is the one that's been set in their ways, and up until the World Series, nobody is really watching baseball games, and the tickets are $15. You know, nobody's in the stadium. You can go up to the front if you want to. They want to put butts in seats. How do you put butts in seats? You make changes. You have a shot clock like basketball does, so you can't sit on a mound for 2 minutes messing around. You have to
can
pitch.
live with that.
You have to get in the box.
I can live with
I understand the whole switching thing, but also look at quarterbacks. Tom Brady said himself, "Hey, it's not the rules' job to protect the receiver from getting hit over the middle. It's the quarterback's job to not throw it over the middle." But fan outrage, people are getting hurt. They said, "Okay, if you hit the unprotected receiver, it's a penalty." The quarterback should be able to, "Hey, this guy's about to hit me, throw it away." That's what Tom does. I'm about to get hit, throw it away. You want to hold on to the ball, you get hit. Now it's a penalty on the defensive guy more times than not. But viewership is going up. Points are going up. You're not having 10-3 Super Bowls. It's 38-35, whatever it is, and the money's going up. So baseball's doing the smart thing for their business.
So these changes, one was make the bags bigger, the bases bigger.
Yeah.
What's that going to do?
Easier to get on.
Easier to get to the base?
Yeah, when you're sliding.
You really think another? I don't care if you put another 2 feet on it. I don't think that changes the game.
Yeah, if he catches it, he wants to touch you. I can slide a little bit more to this way and get a touch on it without getting hit.
I like the style where you slide.
Yeah, come on now.
Nice.
That was smooth.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to slide into a base?
One time and I almost hurt myself. So I'm never doing it again.
You know the switch.
The thing I hate about baseball, though, is that they bring in one pitcher for one batter, and then they got to bring in another one after that with a different arm side, a lefty, a righty.
So what's wrong with that?
Well, it just drags out the game for so long because they got to warm up for 5, 10, 15 pitches before they actually throw the real live ball.
That's true. I forgot. You're the same guy that if somebody comes in and orders a pepperoni pizza, and then somebody else comes in and orders a sausage pizza, that bothers you.
What do you mean?
It's different. A right-handed pitcher to this one batter, it's part of the game.
Yeah.
It's the strategy of the game.
Yeah, I get that,
But
but
to
like
now
it's-
say that no, you bring a pitcher in and he has to stay in for X amount of
Yeah, you got to
batters.
stay in the whole inning.
It's awful.
I think it's perfect. Keeps the game moving.
I mean, I understand it takes away from the strategy of it because in basketball, people will put defensive guys out to get a stop, then call a timeout, then put their offensive guys out to come and get points. So I understand the strategy of it, but the game is like 8 hours long.
I agree. I agree. I wish baseball was 3 innings.
Yeah.
You know, I'd get there in the second inning because I won't get there early, and I'll leave in the second inning because I want to beat the traffic. So
Yeah.
I'll watch 1 inning.
Do you remember when the NFL did that thing after the Rams beat the Saints in that crazy game with pass interference? And the NFL said they'll review all pass interferences. Lasted 1 year. They're like, we're not doing this because it slows the game down so much. It's not practical. So if it's not practical, I'm sure they'll remove it out. But I like that they're trying to do something because you need a younger crowd because you're going to age yourself out. Right? There's younger players coming in, but the people who go watch baseball games are not young people.
Right.
Unless they're, friends and family of the people playing.
Then every Major League Baseball team should play like the Savannah Bananas.
That's not that's like Globetrotters. Nobody wants to watch the Globetrotters.
That is what it
yeah,
is.
yeah. Nobody wants to see that.
Baseball's boring. And it's always going to be boring. And I agree you want to speed it,
It
up.
wasn't boring with Barry Bonds. I mean, so sorry.
that was
Well, that's
bomb.
why they let certain things go.
It wasn't boring back
That's why
then.
nobody looked in lockers to see what kind of medication
Yeah,
was
hey,
sitting
keep
on
your
the
eyes
thing.
closed.
Anderstat.
Okay,
all over the counter.
can we real quick talk about a couple things? UFC. I want to talk about Volkanovski and I want to talk about Conor McGregor. We can do McGregor first because it's quicker.
Okay.
So he was out of USADA testing for a long time.
And he still is.
Right.
Okay, but his fight is when?
They
A few months.
haven't announced
They
it.
haven't announced when it is yet.
Right. Well,
Okay.
they can't announce it yet because he has to be in
6
the
months.
for 6
Right.
months.
Okay.
Now, they haven't even started filming it, I don't think.
Yeah.
So, by the time they film it, and then by the time they show it, it'll be 6 months.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. So that was a quick one. So now back to Volkanovski.
More importantly,
Yeah.
and we'll say Volkanovski because we'll have Jim Miller here in a few minutes, give me your thoughts on the fact that